Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I told you in the beginning that your government is nothing but a scam. Everybody knows that. I then ask people, can somebody give what he does not have? Stealing the mandate is not all and all. Being backed up by the judiciary. At the same time, INEC chairman summoned courage to sell this whole nation for a plate of porridge. Has it ended it? No. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just calculate from the first day you entered that seat. The entire nation entered what they call reproach. No food to eat, no water to drink, no clothes to cover the nakedness. Yet, you are proud to call yourself the president of this nation. A young youth copper, currently got frustrated by your government. She now came out to voice out, to cry out at least, to see if she can get help to survive. And some hoodlums are out to frustrate her the more with empty threats. At this point, some people are still opening mouth to say, Shea Baba, they still support you. Ha! Woe unto them. Woe unto anybody that is supporting this government. The reproach before all men. The reason for perpetual poverty in this nation. No money in the nation, but you people are borrowing and sharing. Government of borrow and share. Everybody is gnashing teeth in suffering. It has not changed the mind of those so-called themselves leaders. They turn the seat of responsibility as a throne of enjoyment, throne of abundance. Then a young lady cried out, and some officials are threatening her, thinking they can subdue her. I told you people that injustice would take its very end very soon. It has started though. I told you people that a time is coming. Every one of those ancestors that occupy the Nigerian government will begin to bury themselves by themselves. Nobody will have hand in it. But their evil will rest upon their shoulder. And the doom they committed so far will begin to eat them up. Enough is enough. The youths are getting frustrated. The poor is getting poorer. But the rich is still laughing and making jest of the poor. Let the poor breathe, like they always use a slogan. That's why I told you people that I am not siding anybody, whether Senate President or Senator Natasha. The government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu remains the worst thing that happened to Nigeria as a nation. But I am still saying it till tomorrow, that whatever that comes out of this government, be it good or bad, the INEC chairman, Mahmoud, will never be exclusive. He must be part and parcel of it. The calamity it used to would definitely reach his household. The chief judge of this nation that could not give Nigerians justice will still partake in that. What can we said it? Everybody is crying. There is no word to use to baptize it. Let's call a spade a spade. Even the rich is crying. How much more the poor? How can the poor survive? What is the hope for the poor masses? Yet, they are busy buying private jets, refurnishing the apartments of the officials that do absolute nothing in that place. Borrow and share method of government. Yet, nobody will say. Everybody is afraid. After speaking today, tomorrow will be your burial. If the God says that it is your time to go, good and fine. But my question is, where are those people that are meant to sound as voice of the poor? Have they suddenly gone mute? You looked a young lady that came out in public and began to shed tears, regardless of her pride as a young lady, telling people that she's dying of hunger. Your sympathy to that, your response to that was a threat that she should bring down the video. Let me ask you, you that is saying this, is this government good for you? Huh? Because of the minor seats they gave to you in local government, you came out to serve as a tool to subdue the masses. Shame on you. Shame on you. This government is nothing but a scam. I said it. From the day our mandate was stolen, I knew that whoever that collected it will never have rest. Not just that. I knew that the gods are not asleep. A time shall come. Making your family minister and senator and whatever, governor, whatever. Does it end there? There's what they call karma. It is always in a hurry to even judge when the person is still alive. I don't pray bad prayer for you. This country is in total mess. From the presidency to the minority, you people have ruined this nation. Even the first men that you use, those people you normally use to oppress the poor, they also knew that what I'm saying is the truth. Even though they will obey you. But time shall come, they can as well cry out that indeed this nation is a reproach to humanity. If there is anything that will happen to this nation today, it's supposed to be revolution. Else, I see no light at the end of the tunnel. As many of you that are conspiring to frustrate that young girl, to shut her up, to mute her forever, you will be exposed. You will definitely pay for it. People are dying. Nobody cares. Our so-called president is there. The wife is there that claimed to be a Christian. Yet, the nation is on fire. The president told you that there's nothing he can do. It simply means that the hope is all lost. Yet, Nigerians, being strong people, they are managing the situation. But you cannot beat a child and tell the child not to cry. Never. It is not done anywhere. It is not done anywhere. It is not done anywhere. If your government is good to the masses, definitely it is to your own family alone. And the man that rules a nation, the entire members of his family are rich. But every other person in that nation is crying. Check if your government is a reproach or not. I will stop here. But the only thing I will say, and I will keep saying, as many of you that contributed effort to sell our mandate, as many of you that swore that Nigerians will not have peace, as many that converted the wealth of this nation into their pocket, 6 feet will be the judgment. I am working there with the eyes of the gods.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because in the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC copper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth. But we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We are ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy, to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick. And I'm so tired of this. And I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed. I'm